Tyson Fury and Dylan White now have both come out and basically said that Anthony Joshua refused to accept offer from Deontay Wilder. Now, Dylan White came out previously and said this, I think, a few months ago now. I think in the IFL TV interview with Kugan Cassius, with Dylan White a bit frustrated not getting his title shot and stuff. I think he was complaining that he was lowballed, for potential AJ fight, and he was saying that he saw proof of funds when he went out to America that there was actually money on the table offered to Anthony Joshua to fight Deontay Wilder. Now Tyson Fury's come out saying similar things. Let's quickly get to what Tyson Fury's actually said. He said they offered him 80 million for a 2-fight deal. I know a few people who saw proof of funds and people who I definitely trust, and he refused it. I don't think they're going to get any bigger paydays than that. They refused it because they were scared of getting chinned by the Bronze Bomber. So those are the words of Tyson Fury. Now, I don't think Dylan White will come out and make statements that don't make no sense, lying. So Dylan White, maybe Dylan White did see proof of funds. And in terms of Tyson Fury, both guys now are confirming that there was actually money on the table for AJ. And only other reason that I could think that Tyson Fury would be just making stuff up is because he wants to make AJ look like he ducked someone that he actually beat up. Maybe he wants to show that AJ's ducking Deontay Wilder. I went in the rematch and beat him up. Was basically, paint AJ as a coward. But Dylan White and Tyson Fury coming out saying the same thing, there must be an element of truth within the smoke. So, did AJ actually duck Deontay Wilder? Because I know that Deontay Wilder was definitely offered a 120 million offer with DAZN. But at the same time, we don't actually know what was stipulated in that DAZN contract. We don't know if there's anything there that Deontay Wilder doesn't agree with, in terms of promotion. We don't know what's in the contract. Maybe there's a few bits and bobs in there that we're not privy to seeing that Deontay Wilder finds unacceptable. And in terms of the offer that they say Deontay Wilder offered AJ, Eddie Hearn says that there was no offer, there was no money. So is Eddie Hearn telling lies that there was no offer, and there was no money offered from Team Deontay Wilder? The problem I have with the AJ and Deontay Wilder saga is that nothing could get made, nothing could get sorted. Now we have both guys losing along the way. Deontay Wilder hasn't got the WBC. AJ lost to Andy Ruiz. We could have had this Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder fight long ago, but we don't know what's really going on behind the scenes. Both sides playing games with each other. Nobody seems to. Did they both really want the fight? Is it their teams that don't want the fight? Because Tyson Fury said they refused it because they were scared of getting chinned by the Bronze Bomber. And one thing that I can say is that in terms of Anthony Joshua's style, I can see why, Eddie Hearn or Wilder, Joshua's team would be a bit cautious about putting him in there with a big puncher like Deontay Wilder, because before Deontay Wilder lost to Tyson Fury, all we saw from Deontay Wilder was devastating knockouts. Devastating, flattening guys flying all over the canvas, left, right, and center, knocking out Ortiz, knocking out Stavern, knocking out all these guys. People say they're cream puffs, but we've seen other guys fight these cream puffs and they don't knock them out the way we see Deontay Wilder knocking them out. We saw Joe Joyce fighting Stavern. Look at the way Wilder ironed out Stavern and the way Joe Joyce fought Stavern. We could see clear differences there. Alpha Spilka's fought many guys. He's never been knocked out like the way that Deontay Wilder knocked him out. So you could see why they'll be cautious before putting AJ in there against a big puncher like Deontay Wilder. Because he looked dangerous before he got beat by Tyson Fury in the rematch. But at the same time, you can say AJ Wilder's team. People would say Wilder's team. Joshua Wilder hasn't fought anybody of note. When he fought a proper fighter like Tyson Fury, he got beat. But you could arguably say that Tyson Fury is the best heavyweight in the world after he beat Vladimir Klitschko back in the day in much easier fashion than AJ beat him. So you could arguably just say that Wilder lost to the best heavyweight on the planet. And bar Tyson Fury, he's ironed out everybody else. Ironed out Luis Ortiz in their rematch after looking bad for like 6 rounds. Ironed him out. So, things happening on one side, things happening on another side, and then everything, like Tyson Fury said, it was going on for ages. Joshua's side would say Wilder's team did this. Wilder's team would say Joshua's team did that. Everyone can say one team did one thing or the other, but at the end, there was no deal made for one reason or the other. So, and now everyone's looking to Joshua Tyson versus Tyson Fury. So Tyson Fury's come through, and now he's the kingpin of the WBC. He's the kingpin of the WBC now. So we have to wait and see what happens. We have to wait, especially have to wait and see what happens with Wilder and Tyson Fury, because if Tyson Fury goes in there and gets ironed out by Wilder, this Wilder Joshua saga will be back on, and then we're really gonna know if Joshua and Wilder are eager to really get on. So drop your comments in the comment section below. What do you think about Tyson Fury basically saying that Joshua ducked the bronze bomber Deontay Wilder? Do you believe that Joshua ducked Deontay Wilder, or do you believe that Deontay Wilder ducked Anthony Joshua for not taking that $120 million deal from DAZN? Drop your comments in the comment section below. Do you still want to see AJ take on Deontay Wilder? If you want to see that fight, you better hope that Deontay Wilder beats Tyson Fury. If not, do you want to see Joshua take on Tyson Fury? Drop your comments in the comment section below. What do you guys think? Cool.